look at me, you assume I am easily definable. You put me in a box, you want me to be your designable, but there's luminescence to me.
Hey, it's Alexis. So today I've done this E.girl look. This is a tutorial I've wanted to do for a little while. It's a very pink, very rosy look, and in my opinion it makes people look like deers because, I don't know, just something about the blush on the nose and the freckles, like deers have those little spots, and the big Bambi eyes just gives me kind of Bambi, deer, Rudolph kind of vibes. Although it has more of a spring look, I wouldn't really associate it with Christmas. And if you noticed, I've got my hair in these little pigtails, these little bunches. I've noticed e-girls do that quite a lot. A lot of girls at uni do that. It's really, I find it just such a cute hairstyle, and it keeps your hair out of your face. And yeah, I'm just going to show you how I got this incredibly adorable e-girl slash Bambi deer look, which is very nice for spring. So here we go. Without further ado, on with the video. Okay, so as you can see, I've already done my foundation, concealer and stuff, and contour. I've only lightly contoured because this E.girl look is more of a blush look. I'm using my MAC powder blush in the colour Melba, which is a peachy pink colour, and I'm putting it onto the apples of my cheeks and doing it in a kind of swiping motion so that it gives my cheekbones a kind of definition, almost using blush as contour. I see a lot of people doing that at the moment. And I'm putting it because swiping it a bit further because I really want to go extra on this look. And then I'm sweeping it up onto my temples a bit. I like to do that quite a bit with blush and highlighter. I've just seen other people do it and it looks kind of cool to me. Yeah, and I've noticed a lot of e-girls bring their blush up quite high. And now the other interesting thing I'm doing is I'm putting the blush onto my nose. I've noticed this done quite a lot with e-girls, including a look that inspired this, Doja Cat's Vogue look, where she did her take on e-girl looks. I don't really know what the purpose is on putting blush on your nose, but I've noticed a lot of people do it, and it kind of makes you look like you have a cold. And to really go extra, I'm going into this peachy, strong but darker, stronger pink look in my XXRevolution Chocolate Cherry palette, and I'm sort of blending that with the blush so that it's really, really pink and rosy. Really getting it on the nose there. And now I'm just going to be blending it a bit just so there are no harsh edges and so that it sort of like naturally blends into the rest of my face colour. And then I'm adding a bit more of the darker pink eyeshadow because it's kind of diffused it a bit, which I don't want to diffuse because I want this to be a nice, dramatic, extra kind of look, because a lot of e-girls tend to be like that. And I pull my fishy face when I blend or do anything to my cheeks. It's just a natural reaction now. Now I'm going to take my handy dandy trusty Urban Decay primer potion and I'm just going to put some of that on. I don't need to use very much. A little bit of it goes a long way, but putting a bit more than I had on just to make sure everything was good and just rubbing it in with my fingers. Getting it a bit underneath the eye. And now I am going to do what I've noticed a lot of e-girls do, is I'm going to take some of the blush and I'm going to sort of blend it and a bit of the eyeshadow I was using with the blush, and I'm going to sort of like blend it with the blush kind of onto the eye, so it looks like it's kind of fading in from the cheek and temple area to the eye area, and I'm using my blush brush just to make that more seamly. Don't even know if seamly is a word, but I couldn't find another word to use for that, sorry. And now I am doing that on the other eye. going to blend it in from when I sweep it up onto the temples, onto the eye area, to make the eyes nice and pink. And then I'm going to blend on the eyelids, which I don't usually do with my beauty blender, but I'm doing it with my beauty blender here so that it blends into the cheek and temple area. And I'm just blending it out a bit more with my blush brush. And I'm taking some more because I didn't reckon it looked extra enough. Now it looks nice and pink and rosy. And still putting some more blush on because it needs to look even rosier apparently. And now I'm doing a thing that I noticed from Doja Cat's video, and I'm putting some of the blush and the eyeshadow on my lips. Don't really know what it does, but I seem to quite like it. It gives it a nice sort of like rosy flush. And now I am taking a shimmery white highlighter. You can use any colour that suits your complexion, because obviously not everybody is as pale as I am. We all have different skin tones. And I'm going to take the blush, and with my finger, I don't usually use my finger, but I am here. I'm putting some of the blush onto my cheekbones, just above the blush area. Gives a nice contrast. And then I'm putting a bit of it on the tip and bridge of my nose. And because I feel like the highlighter diffused the pink on my nose a bit, I'm going to put a bit more of the pink blush and eyeshadow onto my nose here. And now I'm going to onto my eyes. I'm going to take these two shimmery, cherryish, pinky red colours on my brush, a kind of wineish cherry colour, and I'm just going to dab them on the lid area, going up a bit, like I'm doing. And then next I'm going to take this slightly darker version of those colours, and I'm going to put it on the outer corner of the lid. Yeah, just very slightly. And now I'm going to take these lighter, paler, cherryish pink colours, and I'm going to put them on the crease, blend them on the crease just above the other colours. And then I'm going to take this much lighter pink shades, and I'm going to blend them above the previous colours, so it makes a kind of ombre effect. I almost dropped my palette then. And then I'm going to take this shimmery white colour, and I'm going to dot it in the inner corner just to make the inner corner of my eyes pop. And then I'm also going to put the same shimmery white colour on my brow bone just to define it and emphasise my brow bone. And then next we're going to take this pale baby peachy pink colour and put it nearish my near my inner corner just to blend it in and out of it. And I'm just going to blend that all together just to make it all look good. Sorry if you heard some noises then. I just got 2 Facebook notifications and I'm too lazy to start this voiceover again, so you're going to hear those little ting noises in there. Sorry about that, but it won't cause much issue. And now I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm just going to take my XXRevolution eyebrow pencil
and I really want to get one that's just a point sometime rather than slanted, because it's easier to do the eyebrow shape I like to do, and just do my usual skinny vintage eyebrows. Excuse me. Sorry, I like to keep things like that in there, so you'll get coughing at that bit. And whenever I mess up something, I will, and there is a pale peach colour in my palette, I will start cheating and using that as a concealer. I often do that when my concealer rubs off, so I don't have to waste my concealer. And now I've got my black e.l.f. eyeliner. I'm wanting to use as many drugstore products as possible in this look, so I'm using my e.l.f. eyeliner rather than my Fenty Beauty ones that I use, and I'm just going to start by just drawing on a cat eye. Sorry, I'm covering it up with my palette there, I didn't notice that. And then that's not done, I'm just going to tear trough things that cats have, just to add a bit of kittiness to my cat eyes. And then I did that one way too long, so I have to make the other one longer to make it even. And then I'm going to take my shimmery whitish greeny blue eyeliner and just put a bit of that underneath the eye. I don't have very much of that left, so it's probably not showing up very much. And to add stuff to the under eye, get some sort of matte pink shades like I'm doing, just so I can use as many colours as possible, and then just use those colours to line under the eye, like I'm doing, and there we go. That looks great, and then just blending that a bit with the fluffy brush side of my brush. And then one thing I forgot to do with my eyeliner is I forgot to do the cute little E.girl thing of sweeping my cat eye forward after doing it, which I've started doing on all my makeup looks because I just cannot get my eyeliner fancy enough. There we go. Just making sure you can see it nicely. And then next thing I'm going to do is my lips. I'm just going to use this pinky nude gloss. And I've already put the blush on my lips, so they're looking nice and rosy, but this will help add a bit more to them. And another E.girl sort of thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eyebrow pencil and I'm going to make myself some fake freckles. I've noticed lots of E.girls do that. They seem to have some kind of actual pencil for making fake freckles, but as I don't have one of them, I'm just going to use my eyeliner pencil. And like I said, it kind of looks like the dots that deers have on their muzzle area, so yeah, that's why I always say that E.girls look like deers. And just kind of the white and the pink and the nose, it gives me real deer, Bambi, Rudolph kind of vibes. And particles on my nose too. And now what I'm doing is I'm going to be drawing little hearts under my eyes, which a lot of E.girls do, little like special stamps for making hearts, but since I don't have any of them, I'm just going to use my eyebrow pencil, and there we go. That looks lovely. And lastly, we're just going to use my mascara. I've got my Urban Decay Perversion mascara, the only mascara I ever use because it's amazing and it smells like honey. First I'm doing my top lashes, and then I'm going to do my bottom lashes. And I'm sorry that I'm hiding my face, but most people know how people apply mascara. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a pair of tweezers, and I'm going to clump my bottom lashes together in a really cute way that E-girls like to do, and so it looks like little kind of points under your eye. Not doing too good a job, but I tried. Been wanting to try and do that for a while. And this is about the finished look, except for one thing. I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray and spray that all over my face and fan it dry so that it all stays in place throughout the day. And once I've finished fanning, there you go. Like, comment, subscribe, check out my Ko-fi account and my song at the beginning, Iridescent, and I hope you like this video. Bye!